All right, everybody, my name is Musa with Social Dance Mastery. We're here in the studio today working on one of the most important aspects of your musicality as a dancer, which is timing. In this video, we're gonna go over the main salsa time steps that will allow you to dance with any kind of salsa with any person. These time steps will include Salsa On1, On2 Contratiempo Son timing, Cha Chá Chá, New York Mambo On2 timing, and modern On2 timing. These different time steps, when you get them embodied, when you get them coordinated with your feet and with your body to the music, this will allow you to interpret the music on a completely new level and will bring a whole different substance to your musicality. If you skip these foundational time steps, then the more you learn and grow as a salsa dancer, the more you'll have to come back. Right? So it's always important to come back to these foundational time steps, really get them refined, really get them dialed in so that you can really feel the pulse so that when you go out social dancing, when the music comes on, your body naturally responds. This is what we want. We want a natural response to the music that's coming on so that things just happen and our body catches the beat without us having to think about it. That's the most important thing about timing is we want timing to be embodied, not to be inside the head, not to be thinking, not to be counting all the time. We want our timing to be integrated and embodied. Now to do this video is gonna help you with that. So I encourage you to get the most out of this video, to participate with this video. Stand up, do these exercises along with me, and see how this video can change the way and transform the way that you experience salsa music. Let's get right into salsa timing. Okay, before we begin with our basic step, the first thing I want you to do is catch the pulse. And how we catch the pulse is with this marking step. This is just a march step. I want you to try this along with me. Now, before we use any numbers, any counts, we're just gonna feel the cadence of this step. The cadence of this step goes like this. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. So match my feet and match the cadence, right? Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Do this along with me. March. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Just like that. Keep the pulse, stay connected to the beat. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Now, what really makes this work is if you say it along with me and if you do it with your feet, right? Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Now say it with me. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Still marching with the feet as you say it, right? Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Say it with me. One more time. And quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Perfect. Say it. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. We're matching our voice with the coordination with our feet. One more time. And quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Say it and quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Okay, now we're gonna change this march a little bit. Now instead of lifting our feet off the floor like we've been doing, all we're gonna do is keep our foot planted on the floor while continuing the step, okay? Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. What this does is it grounds that step and it allows that body motion to really come out. You can see it in the hips and in the knees. Quick, slow. On the slow part is where the weight transfers from one side to the other, right? Really feel that. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Okay, now say it along with me. Say it with your step. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Nice, keep the feet on the floor, same cadence. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. On the slow, you're really shifting the weight. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Keeping the feet on the floor. Quick, quick, slow. Say it. Slow, quick, quick, slow. When you say it and step it, it really reinforces the timing. Quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Say it as you step. Quick, slow. slow. Okay, so now that we have that pulse within our basic step cadence, I want you to really work on that cadence and work on moving with it, right? So you can move inside of your step, right? You can move to the left, right? You can move to the right. Always remembering that cadence, right? Quick, quick, slow. The slow part is where you shift your weight, right? From one side to the other. You really want to feel that shift, push against the tension of the floor. This is how you're going to activate your body motion. This is how you're going to make it feel really good when you start to dance, right? Now you can go in circles with this. Ba, ding, ding, da. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. You can go forward and back. These steps are all happening underneath your center, right? Quick, quick, slow. No matter where you move, da, 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 da. Quick, quick, slow. And when you practice this, say it as you step, right? This really reinforces the rhythm and really gets it so it gets embodied, right? And keep your feet low to the earth. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Now we're gonna add in our first break steps, right? This is where we get into the basic step of our on-one salsa timing. Now we're just warming up with on-one salsa timing because a lot of the times when people get into salsa, this is what they learn. On-one salsa timing has become the standardized version of salsa, right? But it's not the original way salsa was danced. Salsa was danced in contratiempo. But since people start off with on-one, let's start here with warming up with our basic on-one break steps. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use 3 different break steps to show how this works. First break step is gonna be front and back, right? So that same cadence, right? Quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. Try it with me. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Remember, on the slow is where you're shifting that weight before you break back and forward. So, slow, quick, quick, from the front, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. See how I'm really feeling that slow, shifting the weight off the floor, right? This is what helps your on-one basic look smooth. Quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, right? That's gonna be the first break step. Second break step is lateral, side to side. Same cadence, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Try it. Slow, ba, slow, ba, slow, ba. Side to side, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Same weight shift on the slow. Quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Really feeling that low footwork. Quick, slow. The last break step that we're gonna do is back cross. Same cadence. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, right? Back cross step. You see we're using the same cadence for all of these basic on-one time steps. Quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Feel that shift in the center, break. Shift, break. Shift, break. Slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. So we're gonna do this to the music, all right? I want you to connect this cadence to the beat of the music. Remember, this is on-one timing that we're doing. We're not bringing in the numbers yet because I really want you to feel the cadence first, right? So get ready, let's get into the on-one timing. Okay, let's start with our on-one salsa break steps. Remember, quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Say it with me. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, low center of gravity, right? Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Last one, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, right? Now we're gonna do the side to side lateral steps. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Cadence, say it as you step it. Quick, quick, slow, shift, quick, quick, slow. Shift your weight on the slow, pushing against the floor. Quick, quick, slow, quick, couple more. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, last one. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Okay, now back cross, and quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Say it as you step it. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. So now we're gonna talk about the transition from On1 standardized salsa step to the traditional On2 son cubano step. So to do this, I'm gonna bring in the numbers now. When we bring in the numbers, we find that quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, it matches up with 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now this 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, you hear people say all the time, instructors say it all the time, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. But the reason why I don't start with the numbers is because you really want the numbers that you say to match the cadence of the pulse in the music. If they're not matched up, then when you step, it won't synchronize, right? Which is why we started with the cadence, which we started with the feeling of the pulse, and that pulse is a quick, quick, slow, right? So when it comes to that salsa on one bass step, when we add in the numbers, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now that 3 and the 7 is the slow, right? And this is where you're gonna shift your weight, which is why when people count the salsa on one bass step, they don't say the number 4, right? And they don't say the number 8, because what's implied is that the 4 and the 8 is a transfer of weight, right? So when we do it, we just say 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If I were to say all of those numbers, the full 2 measures, with saying the 4 and saying the 8, it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So now what happens when we get to son cubano, traditional contratiempo on 2? Well, basically what happens is all we do is we shift that cadence from quick, quick, slow to slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Now what this is gonna do is this is gonna align our steps so that we actually take a leading step, which is the slow, and then we come and break in the center for our quick, quick. Another leading step, slow, quick, quick. So we're gonna start with the march for this, just like we did for on one. We're gonna start with a high foot march, just so you can see the cadence of this. And I want you to see it, I want you to hear it, feel it, and say it along as you step it, right? So slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. High steps as we start, and then we'll bring them low. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So for my slow, say I step out. For my quick, quick, I step into my center, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. One more time, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Say it with me. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, right? This is the cadence for the traditional contratiempo son cubano time step. Now we're gonna put on some son music so you can hear how this sounds, and we're gonna do our basic march to the son cadence. All right, so now let's get into the son cubano, traditional contratiempo on2 time step march, right? Remember, this march is gonna start with the cadence of slow, quick, quick. So I want you to say it along with me. I'm gonna give you some pauses so you can say it as you do it and complete it with your feet as well. Feel this cadence. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Say it along as you do the step. We're just marching high steps here. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. I'm leaving this space so that you can say it too as you step it. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. The lead step goes out. The center steps are the quick quicks, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Those lead steps out are the slow. Center steps are the two quick quicks. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Say it with me as you step it. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Nice. Feel the pulse. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. March your step. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Couple more. Say it slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Good. Slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Last one. Slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, so now a couple things about the son cubano on2 contratiempo time step so that you really can understand what this time step is and how to incorporate it. One of the first things to notice is, as opposed to Salsa On1 time step, which is linear front to back, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, the On2 paso son contratiempo on2's time step is a lateral time step, so it's side to side, right? Ding, pa, pa, ding, pa, pa, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So when you see people dancing son, you're gonna see this side to side motion as opposed to that more Salsa On1 linear motion, right? Now the second thing is, how do you know when and where in the measure to start the on2 paso son contratiempo time step? Well, here's how you know. You're gonna have to listen to the instrumental tumbaos. And this is exactly why I played this song. This song that I'm playing is actually accenting two of the most important tumbaos that you're gonna need to be able to tune your ear to when listening to salsa music. The first one is the clave, right? Listen. This clave is actually giving you the key on where exactly to start that lead step so that your paso son time step aligns with the music, right? So when I play the music, you're gonna hear this and I'm gonna show you where it is. The second tumbao is the conga tumbao. Cucu, pac, cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back. That conga tumbao, which I'm going to play in a second, it's also telling you where to start this paso son time step. That cuckoo is the lead step, and the pa is the break step in the center. So it goes cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back. Now this break step, instead of happening, for example, Salsa on 1, the break step happens here on the first beat. That's why we count it 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, right? Now, for the paso son contratiempo on 2 time step, remember that this is on 2 because that break step is initiated on the second beat, right? So if I count it, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's why we call this step a lead step, because this step is happening at the end of that measure. It's happening on the 4th beat, right? 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. You see how that works? That's why paso son is a contratiempo time step, because the accents are not accenting the downbeats, they're accenting the upbeats or the beats in between, right? So now I'm gonna put on the song and I'm gonna show you one by one the clave, how to catch that, which is on the 3rd beat of the clave, and the tumbao from the conga, how to catch that, which is on the 2 tones, cuckoo. So listen to this and see if you can catch your feet, catch the pulse, and catch the cadence of how this works. Okay, let's start by mapping out the clave tumbao. The clave tumbao, remember, is gonna tell you when to initiate this son time step. The son time step, it starts on the last beat of the 3 side of the clave. Now, if that's confusing, I'm gonna do it so you can hear it, right? Remember, the clave has 2 sides, 3 side and the 2 side. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Listen for that first so you can hear the sound of the clave. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 3 side, 2 side, 3 side, 2 side. Now the last beat of the 3 side is where we're gonna take our lead step out, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? Now we're inside of that clave with our time step. Now if we do our time step, say the cadence again with the slow, quick, quick, it'll go like this. Slow, quick, quick, 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 slow, quick. Do it with me. Say it the cadence as you step the step, right? Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Nice. Get into the groove. March steps. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, right? Now, if we bring in that clave tumbao again, it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, don't mix up these numbers with the number of this step. I'm just counting the beats of the clave, right? This step is really starting with the lead step on the 4th beat, right? So don't make it too confusing. Just keep that cadence, say it with the cadence, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is the clave. 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, perfect. Now we're gonna go to the conga tumbao. The conga tumbao, remember, has the two tones. Cucu, back, cucu, back, cucu, back, cucu, back. Those two tones are telling you where to initiate that lead step, right? That slow, right? The ba is gonna tell you where to step in the center for the break step. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you, right? Here we go. Cucu, back, cucu, back, cucu, back, cucu, back, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Now try it with me. Cucu, back, cucu, back, cucu, back, cucu, back. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. March steps. Get the timing in your feet. Cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back, cuckoo, back. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Feel the pulse. Say the cadence. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Now let's go back to the clave. Keep your time step the whole time. Don't stop your time step. Let's go back to the clave. Now remember, the clave has two sides. 3 side and the 2 side. We'll count it out. 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. Now let's go to the conga tumbao, right? The conga tumbao has the 2 tones and the slap, right? Here we go. Cuckoo, ta, cuckoo, ta, ton ton, slap, ton ton, slap, ton ton, slap, cuckoo, ta, cuckoo, ta. Boom, boom, ba. Boom, boom, ba. Nice. Now let's go back to the cadence. Slow, quick, quick. Last one. Slow, quick, quick. March it out. Quick, quick, slow. 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 Quick, quick. Nice. Keep going. Last one. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, now we're gonna bring this paso son contratiempo onto time step to some son music, right? So get into the cadence, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. This time, I really want you to ground that step, just like we did last time. Don't lift your feet off the floor too high. Keep your feet low. And on the slow, you shift your weight, right? Quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Right? The lead step, break in the center. Lead, break. See how my feet are close to the ground, right? This really activates the body motion. So, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Nice. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Remember, on the slow is where we really shift that weight. Lateral steps, right? The basic cadence for son cubano. Say it with me, say the cadence. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Low feet. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Right? Feel that pulse. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Starting with the slow. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Right? Lead step, center. Lead, center. Low feet. Nice. All right, so the next time step that we're gonna get into is cha-cha-cha. And a lot of people ask, why do you teach cha-cha-cha in salsa time steps? Well, cha-cha-cha is actually part of the evolution of the salsa time step. And when you get cha-cha-cha, it actually helps as a prerequisite for mambo, because cha-cha-cha is at a much slower pace, but it's actually the same time step as mambo. It just includes what's called a shuffle step. And that shuffle step is what we're gonna bring out of the contratiempo son cubano step. And I'm gonna show you how it's done. So let's start with where we were at the son cubano step, but instead of doing it laterally like this, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, lateral side to side motion, which is how son cubano is done. Let's do the same step linearly, right? So if I do that same son cubano step in a linear fashion, this is what it looks like with the lead step, right? Lead, break, break, lead, break, break, ba, 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 ba. Now the cadence, right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Now, the reason why I do that, son is not danced like that in a linear fashion, but the reason why I'm doing that is because when we shift into cha-cha-cha, we see cha-cha-cha done more in a linear way, right? Now, when we bring this here, now what we're gonna do, this lead step, the slow, the amount of time that it takes for us to do that lead step, we're gonna add in a shuffle step, okay? And all it is just a step that shuffles before you do the break step, right? Like this. Shuffle, step, break. Shuffle, step, break, right? One more. Shuffle, step, break. Shuffle, step, break. Now I'm doing it from this angle so you can really see that shuffle step and how it works. Back and shuffle, step, break, and shuffle, step, back. Now this shuffle step is done in the same amount of time as that son cubano linear slow step is done, right? Now let's bring in the shuffle step into the son cubano lateral step, right? Let's try it out. So instead of going slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, I'm gonna add in the shuffle step, right? So shuffle, step, ba. Shuffle, step, ba. Shuffle, step, ba. Shuffle, step, ba. Now you see this ba, or the break step, is the same step for both son and cha-cha-cha. The only thing that's changing is that lead step, right? It's changing into a shuffle step, right? So now for cha-cha-cha, we're gonna see how when we start cha-cha-cha, we start always with that leading shuffle step, right? So it'll start like this, cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha, break, right? Cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha, break. So this is gonna be our marching step that we're gonna use just to mark timing when we put on the cha-cha-cha music, right? Cha-cha-cha, break, right? Cha-cha-cha, step, cha-cha-cha, break. We're breaking front and we're breaking back, right? With the shuffle, shuffle, step, break, shuffle, step, break, right? Shuffle, step, break, shuffle, step, break. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on some cha-cha-cha music and we're gonna just start with the basic cha-cha-cha march, linear fashion, going front and back, remembering that the same amount of time on our slow that we took for son cubano, we're gonna do that same amount of time, but in that time, we're gonna add in that shuffle step, right? Slow, slow, quick, quick, 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 slow, quick, quick. Now you see how we transition from son to cha-cha-cha? You see how it's the same timing, but all we switch is the lead step from a legato type of time step to a staccato shuffle time step, right? That break step remains the same on the second beat, all right? So let's try it with some cha-cha-cha music. All right, let's get into the cha-cha-cha basic time step, remembering that we're gonna go linear this time, the same timing, right? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, right? Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, nice. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, right? Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Here we go. Cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha. I'm doing high march right now. We're just marking the timing. Do it with me. High march. Cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha. Nice. Cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha, break, cha-cha-cha. Nice. It's good to say it. Say the cadence of the cha-cha-cha step so you can integrate the timing as you're doing the footwork. Say it with me. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, go. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha, nice. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha. Nice. Now keep the same step. Just do it inside now, right? Keep that march. Do it inside of your step. Just like this. Keep the cadence. Count it out with me. Go. Cha-cha-cha, break. Cha-cha-cha. 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 Nice. Cha-cha-cha. 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 Now we're gonna do our different break steps, our front and back, side to side, and back cross. And we'll always come back to the center, okay? When I say go, we'll go through that sequence. Very simple. Stay in the center for now. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Nice. Cha-cha-cha. Go. Front and back. Front. Back. Side. 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 Cross. Back to the center. Keep your time step. Don't stop. Try to feel this pulse of the cha-cha-cha. You can have high steps for now. Just marking the timing, right? We're gonna go through that sequence one more time. Go, front and back. Front, back, side. Cross, cha-cha-cha. Center. Nice. We're gonna do that one more time, just so we can really get into it and feel the pulse of the cha-cha-cha. Right? Go, front and back. Front, cha-cha-cha. Back, side. Side, cha-cha-cha. Cross. Center. Now, back to lateral. Here we go. Front, cha-cha-cha. Back. Say it. Back. Now, just to elucidate this point, I'm going to count out the numbers so you can really hear where these steps are taking place, right? So you can see that this is an on-2 time step, right? Because I'm breaking on the 2. So here we go. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. I'm gonna count all the measures from 1 to 8, so you can really hear and see how this works. Okay? Here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the center. Now I'm gonna go through the whole sequence and count at the same time, right? So you can really see how this cha-cha matches up with the numbers and the cadence, right? Here we go. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now we're going to go through the cadence one more time. Do it along with me. Here we go. Front, 2, 3, 4 and 6, side. 2, 3, 4 and cross. Cha cha. Center. Cha cha cha. One more time, front and back. Here we go. Cha cha cha. Break. Cha cha cha. Break. Cha cha cha. Break. Cha cha cha. Break. Center. Perfect. Now all we're gonna do now is lower our steps and really get into the body motion of this, right? Lower those steps so we're not lifting off the floor, right? Same thing, center step. 3, cha-cha-cha. Let's go through all of them again. Here we go, front and back. Front, cha-cha-cha, back. Side, not lifting, cross. Center. Let's do it one more time, front and back. Go. Front, back, side. Cross. Center. Front and back, here we go. Look at my feet, how they're not lifting. Shifting the weight. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Low center of gravity so the body movement can flow. Right? Back to the center. We'll do the whole sequence one more time. Here we go. Front, back, side, side, center. Okay, the next time step that we're gonna do is the New York On2 Mambo time step. This time step was popularized in the 50s in the Palladium era of salsa, right? So now this time step is done a lot of the times in a linear fashion. You're gonna see this time step done, right? So you wanna see how this time step works by looking at the lead step. The lead step is gonna be that legado time step before the break. The same time step that we were doing in son cubano. So that means when you really get those foundations in son, when you start to move up to faster mambo from New York, you'll be able to catch on to it really quickly. That's why I really want to stress the foundations of son and cha-cha-cha first. Now for the linear time step of the New York Mambo On2, remember we start with the lead step and then we break, lead, break. Right? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and kum kum, back, kum kum, back, ga, 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 ga. Ga, ga, ga. So what I just did for you right there is I said the time step with the cadence, slow, quick, quick. I said the time step with the numbers, 4 and 1 and 2. And I said the time step with the tumbaos, which is the cum cum ka of the conga and the ka 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 of the clave, right? Now, we went over all those in the previous time steps. If this seems unclear to you, you might want to go to the previous time steps, get those down before you move on to Mambo. Because the Mambo On2 time step is iconically faster, right? Mambo is a hot rhythm, it's fast. So when you start getting into faster tempos, you really want to make sure your foundations are really embodied and integrated into your coordination, so that when you get to Mambo, your body responds to the higher pace more easily and effortlessly, right? So now, I'm gonna put on some music and I want you to listen for the conga tumbao. The conga tumbao is gonna be a little bit more easier to hear in this music rather than the clave. And remember that the two tones of the conga tumbao, the cum cum pa, will tell you where to start that leading step. Now, if you're a lead, your lead step starts on your right foot, right? And then you break forward on your left foot, like this. Cum cum, break. Cum cum, back, right? If you're a follow, your lead step will start on your left foot, right? And you'll break back on your right foot, like this. Cum cum, back. Cum cum, back. Right? So I'm just showing you the lead and the follow footwork where it starts. They're both the same timings. They just start on different feet, right? So now when I put this music on, listen for the conga tumbao. Do this along with me to see if you can catch the pulse, catch the cadence, and coordinate your feet to this time step. Okay, so now here's our basic tumbao rhythm that's being laid down by the clave and the conga drum. Now, we're gonna focus in on the conga tumbao to start this New York On2 Mambo time step, okay? I'm gonna face this angle so you can see that it's a linear time step. Listen for the tumbao, and we'll start in just a second. 6, 5, 6, 7. Do it with me. Nice. Keep this cadence. Do this step with me. See if you can feel the pulse of the New York Mambo On2 time step. Right? You can keep your feet low. We're done with the high marches now. Now that we're on Mambo, keep your feet low so we can activate that body mechanics. Nice. Keep going. Right? Build, release. Build, release. Listen for that conga tumbao. Keep that tuned in to your ear, right? Boom, boom, ba. Boom, boom, ba. Boom, boom, ba. Boom, boom, ba. We want to feel that tumbao before we count the numbers, because we want to feel the pulse and the cadence of this time step. Keep doing it with me. Right. Boom, boom, ba. Boom, boom, ba. Say it as you step it. Say those sounds. Boom, boom, ba. Boom, boom, ba. Nice. New York Mambo On2. This is on 2 because, see, we're breaking on the second beat. Now, to show you that, I'm going to add in the numbers so you can see how my front break and my back break land on the second beat of the measure, right? Let's count it out. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Nice. Now, let's tune our ears back into the conga. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Now let's get into the follow footwork. Same time step, this follow footwork, leading back with the left foot, right? Breaking with the right foot. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, 4 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I was just counting all 8 beats of the measure to complete the full basic. I can count up to 4 as well. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Do it with me. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, our next time step is the modern On2 time step. The modern On2 time step is very important to know as well. It's done in the Congress and the festival scene right now. It's done by a lot of the high-end dancers are dancing with the modern On2 time step. So it's important to know this time step to be able to synchronize with as many dancers as you can. Now, to break down the modern On2 time step, it does have a history on how it came about. But just to sum it up, the modern On2 time step is a hybrid between a Salsa On1 and Salsa On2. And I'm going to show you how this works, right? There's a couple differences between Salsa On1, between Son, and between the New York Mambo, and between the modern On2, right? We're going to break all these down for you so you can really see how this modern On2 time step works. The first thing is to think about the hybridization of this time step, how you're leading on the 1, but you're breaking on the 2. I'm going to show you how that works. For example, the standardized On1 time step, it goes like this, right? You break on the 1, right? Let me count it out so you can really see it. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm marching these steps out just so you can see how this works. Usually we would have a low center of gravity, low steps, and activate that body mechanic, right? Now, what we're doing for the modern On2 time step is we're leading on the 1, but the 1 is actually an 8th note before the actual 1. Now this might sound confusing, but we'll break it down. Don't worry about it, right? So for example, it looks like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now that's an example of the modern On2 time step. Now you can see the cadence that I'm counting this time step is what you want to get. This cadence sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, how the modern On2 time step works is that the differences start off with how the lead expresses the break step. The lead in the modern On2 time step actually steps back first with the lead step and breaks back. With the left leg, the lead will step back on the 1 and break back on the 2. I'm going to show you how that works. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now the follow will lead forward with the right foot and break forward with the left foot. Goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So this is sort of how the hybridization of the modern On2 time step works. And it's important to know that even though when I do my lead step on 1, this is actually on the 8th note of the last beat of that measure. I'm going to count it out so you can actually see how this works, right? So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 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 and. I'm going to count it out again, but I'm going to count all 8 beats to complete the basic, right? So you can see where my ones actually end up, right? 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. So you can see how my lead steps actually initiate on the 8th note of the 4th beat and the 8th note of the 8th beat, right? But I'm counting those as one. And this is the hybridization of modern On2. This gives a sense that we're leading and breaking on the 1, but actually we're not. But our On2 break steps are actually On2, just like son and just like Mambo On2, right? So this is how this modern On2 time step works. So now I'm gonna put it with the music, try to do it along with me, and let's see if we can catch the pulse and vibe of the modern On2. Okay, let's get into the modern On2 time step, right? We're gonna do this in a linear fashion. The modern On2 is done linear, all right? Try to keep up with me, count the cadence. Let's see if we can get into it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. Count it with me. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's get into the follow. Remember, the follow do the same timing, just forward, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Count it with me. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. Keep going. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So this is an example of the modern On2 time step.